We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. Joining here as always by my brother Tim, and today we have a very boring show today. There is no hockey today, so it's going to kind of suck. It's only NBA. I think it's 7
Okay,
games.
Nick,
NBA.
stop that.
What? It's the All-Star break for the NHL, which is sad because it is what it is. But it means it's only the NBA, so it's NBA time. But before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, I got to take a look back at what happened yesterday. 1-1 right, 1-1 wrong in the world of sports betting. If this was weird, Tim. If the sport was not college basketball, I reverse swept.
Wow.
Went 0-2 in the NHL. Buffalo Sabres apparently did not want to play a hockey game last night.
Well, no, they were screwed as soon as the Barstool boost put them in the boost.
Oh, whatever.
They don't win it. Barstool screws over the Sabres constantly. I'm tired of it.
Mm-hmm. Totally, because Barstool definitely is able to stop pucks and all that stuff.
Yep.
And then Boston-Toronto under 6 was looking good. It was 0-0 at the end of the first period. 3 goals in the second period, 4 goals in the third period, goes over the total. Really, that was stupid. So 0-2 there. Lost both my NBA plays. The two teams I bet lost by 30-plus points yesterday. Yeah. Brooklyn Nets and Phoenix Suns.
Yeesh. Yikes.
And then you'll go over college basketball, which went 3-2, including a nice little win there by the Gators, winning outright against the number 2 team in the nation. Yep. So that was nice there. But overall, yesterday sucked. 3-6, down 3.24 units. Not the way I wanted to start February.
Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't the start. Started off with having Memphis -5, who were doing really well, Nick. They were up 6 points going into the fourth quarter. Then proceeded to lose the fourth quarter by 16 points and lost by 10. Thank you, Memphis, for absolutely nothing. Florida +5.5. They won outright versus number 2 Tennessee. Oh, the next one was a really, really poopy play, and it cashed. How about betting on 2-19 Louisville and managing to cash that one? That was nice to see. Yeah, Buffalo. It is what it is. Going to the All-Star breakdown, only a point. It's fine. Next game in 9 days. Under in Boston, you went over. My only NBA winner was my best bet, and it was Minnesota money line, +122. Never in doubt. Totally didn't need overtime. The over in the Spurs game did not hit, even though the Spurs let up 119 points. Murray State -1.5. I ended up losing by the hook.
Yeah.
That was rough.
So if you guys wonder why I lay money lines in basketball,
there was no money line.
There was no money line available last night when we bet it. But yeah. That's why I prefer money lines.
Yes. Toronto Raptors lost by 3. The Suns barely lost by 32. Cal-Bap lost last night 72-71, but Utah State -3.5 was a winner. We ended up going 1, 2, 3, 4-8 last night, so not a good night. Hoping to turn it around today. Got a bunch of smaller school college basketball, including probably my favorite play that we did. I did a free pick video for. We're gonna go ahead and grab the Blazers of UAB against FAU. Blazers +1 in that game. But let's go ahead and say hi to the chat, and then we'll go from there. Ice put a little box in the chat. Boring. Yeah, boring, just like the Canes game last night. Good work on your Canes. Congratulations. Yeah, hard. You're the one that mentioned it. Whenever they're in a boost, they lose. You're the one that mentioned it. I wouldn't have known if it wasn't for you. Anyways, we'll go ahead and jump into this first game, Nick.
Yeah, we have the LA Lakers. They are at the Indiana Pacers in this one here. Lakers are 2-point road favorites, total of 241 in this game. And In this game, I have the wrong team favored. I have the Pacers as a -1.5 favorite, and I have this game at a 243.5. So it's actually a lean towards the over 241 in this game for me. But with me having the Pacers as a -1.5 favorite, now I just bypassed the +2. I just went straight up money line at +107. I have them to win this game by a couple points, so I took a shot. I did that with 2 of my plays today. I have 4 plays in the NBA from 3 different games, so I do have a side in total for 1 game. But for me, I'm going to rock with the Pacers here at +107 to open up the slate.
Yeah, I only have 3 plays today. It's not in this game, and one of them is my best bet. So it's kind of a lighter day today. I lean Pacers because you get a Pacers team that's 1-9 in their last 10, and they're still a pick'em. This is a team that's really struggled since Halliburton went down to the point where I believe they're barely in a play-in spot after being they're high up for a while. They were top 4, top 5 in the East, and now they're tied for the 10 seed with the Bulls. So a loss tonight, and all of a sudden they are out of the play-in picture. That's how far this team has dropped. Once Halliburton comes back, this team will be a bet-on team again. I'm not going after this game today, though. This one will end up being a pass for me.
Yeah.
Hi. What's up, Markel? Welcome. Sheesh, there's Finnish and Swedish hockey. Have fun. There's also college basketball, a lot of it. We'll go ahead and jump into this, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Memphis Grizzlies. They are at the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers are 6-point favorites in this game, total 223.5. I have this game at exactly 223.5 for the total, and I have this game at a 4.5. So it's a slight lean towards the Grizzlies getting the points in this game, and I know they're on a second half of back-to-back. So this is a push. This is a pass for me. No interest in this one.
Yeah. This is a second leg of a back-to-back for Memphis after blowing a lead last night. That kind of would put me towards them. But the problem is they're no longer at home. They're on the road. If they were at home, 100% would be taking the Grizzlies. If they were home, what would they be? A pick'em?
Yeah, I would say so.
I would be taking the Grizzlies if they were at home. On the road, they're 11-15 this year. At home, they're 21-4. So this would 100% be a spot if Grizzlies were home. I don't care what the spread is. I would be taking them. I can't do it today. And this line jumped. It's another one kind of similar to the Nuggets game where the line wasn't out last night. I wish it was because the Cavs were 2.5-point faves last night. I wish I could have grabbed it. But that's not how it is. And I would kind of lean Memphis at this point, but not something I'm going after.
Yeah, I would have this.
Which is different from what I said during my Ballin Out video last night when I gave out the Cavs. So,
yeah. In Memphis, my line would be 1.5 for Memphis.
Yeah, exactly.
Even on the back-to-back. 3.5 on regular rest.
No, Tim. No what?
No college basketball?
Play. Oh, college basketball. You found a thin play? Enjoy.
Okay, what are we riding with?
Let's head to this game.
Yeah, I do have a play in this one as well. The Miami Heat are at the New York Knicks. Heat are 2-point road favorites, total 216 in this game. And this is another spot similar to the first game. I have this game at a 215.5, so no interest in the total. But similar to the last game, I'm getting a team that's +2 that I have at a -1.5. The wrong team's favored in this game. I grabbed the New York Knicks at +108. That's where I went with this one. Once again, I bypassed the +2. Could I have grabbed the 2 points? Sure. But I took the +money instead. +108 New York Knicks money line for me.
There you go. I will say my line moved against me. I'm on the under. This is still a Heat team that is one of the best defensive teams in basketball, number 2 in defense, and dead last in offense. They've gone under in 5 out of their last 6 games. The only game that they went over was against Charlotte, which Charlotte's a higher scoring team. So for me, This one's an under spot. I know that the Knicks have been playing more towards overs lately. They're kind of mid-pack for both offense and defense. They've gone over in 5 out of their last 6, but I'm going to go under in this game. I think this is another one where it probably finishes at like 203, 204, 205 area. So under in this one.
There you go.
Good morning at ESB. I'll take Miami Fuego. Good luck to you. I just want the under. Let's go to this game, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Chicago Bulls. They're hosting the Charlotte Hornets in this game. Total 237. Bulls -6. I have this game at an 8.5, so it's a strong lean towards Chicago in this one. And I have this game at a 234.5, so it's a lean towards the under for me. Not enough value on either side. If I could have gotten a 5 with the Bulls, I would have taken some Chicago action here. But no interest for me in this game.
That's fair. I kind of leaned under in this game. I just feel that this is a Bulls team that's just been playing better defense as of late. They've gone under in 5 out of their last 6 games. The only one that went over is when they put up 128 points against Orlando. So this has been a team that's been going over the total a bunch. Sorry, under the total a bunch. And that the game against Orlando would have pushed this number. And I'm not really worried about the Hornets. I know they're not good defensively. They're 28th defensively, but 25th offensively. And the Bulls are not a high-scoring team. I kind of lean towards an under. Might end up pulling the trigger. We'll see. But this one would be a look towards the under for me in the Bulls-Hornets game. Just took Luco Rama -0.5. Good luck.
I threw $5 at that as well. Luco Rama -0.5. I'm guessing that's in regulation at +115.
There you go. I like the Bulls for a bounce back to second home game. Yeah, I could see it, but whether or not they cover a 6-point spread, I don't know. I like the Bulls -6 and DeMar for 30 points. That's fair. I don't hate those options. We'll go to this game, which has my best bet in it.
Yeah, and I have no interest in this game. We have the Dallas Mavericks 4.5-point favorites, total of 224 in this game. I have this game at a 224.5, so about a half-point lean towards the over in this one. And I have this game at a 3, so it's a 1.5-point lean towards New Orleans for me in this game. It's a no play for me here.
Yeah, my best bet's on the total. I will say I lean towards New Orleans. Even though they're 1-9 in their last 10, they're pretty much healthy besides Zion. Now, granted, last game they played in a tough spot. They played in altitude in Denver, and they've lost 9 straight games. So that's not fun. I still kind of think I think they break the streak today. So I kind of lean Pelicans, but my best bet's in the total. I think that New Orleans is live today. I think they're live today, which they're only a 4.5-point dog, but I think they're live. Fading Luka the Doncic. Luka's the only thing on that team. The Mavericks really have nothing else other than Luka. I lean Pelicans. I'm not betting Pelicans. My best bet's on the total. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, Untouchable. We'll go to this game, Nick, which, sheesh.
Yeah, and I probably have way too much interest in this game. This line has moved since I typed it up this morning. To get the actual, it's a half-point lower on both of them. So the Nuggets are 11.5 because I think that's changed when I put it up. There we go. Nuggets are 11.5-point favorites with a total of 232 in this game. Now, this line tells you everything you need to know about this game.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, on my guess, this line's telling us no Curry tonight. It's telling us no Draymond tonight, right? We've seen this.
I'm pulling up the injury report now. Yeah, it means that there should be a bunch of people out for the Warriors tonight.
Which is annoying because I would hate to be a Warriors fan in like Denver and you get tickets to this game and you find out that none of your favorite players are playing. But we've seen the Warriors do this a few times this year where they just rest everybody. And let's take a look at the last few times this happened. They rested a few players again in Cleveland. They were 10.5-point dogs. They won outright 120 to 114. They did this against where was the other matchup here? It was against Utah. They did this on the 28th after playing at home against Charlotte. They played at home against Utah and were 4.5-point dogs at home against Utah, where they won 112 to 107. So the last couple of times we've seen them rest players and they were underdogs on back-to-backs. This team covers and sometimes wins outright as big underdogs like this. And I took a shot here. I know my numbers are skewed because there's going to be players out.
Mm-hmm.
I grabbed the Warriors plus 11.5. I think this is way too many points. I know it's Denver, which is the best team in the NBA right now, or the best team in the Western Conference at least.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, I grabbed the Warriors, and I grabbed some over 232 because my numbers had this up in the 240s. Because I know, granted, that's probably with Curry, that's probably with Draymond, but this is still a fast-paced Warriors team that we've seen in these games go over this total. Like last time in that Cleveland game, finished 120 to 114, so over the 232. We've seen this happen before. So, and even in one of the games they lost, because they did this as well. I actually did research into this game because I was actually interested in trying to break this one down. Even the game they lost. They got blown out on a second half of a back-to-back. This was in Brooklyn. They gave up 143 points and 113 loss. So I think this game could at least go over if Golden State loses this game. Like I see Golden State still putting up 100 points in this game. So
that's fair.
I'm on the Warriors here plus 11.5, and I'm on the over 232. Now could I just grab the over 110.5? And the over 232 probably for the team total full game over. I went with the spread in the total here.
I looked on Bovada to see if I could find by double digit odds. They only can give me up to -17 for the Nuggets, so I didn't end up doing that. I see this game as an absolute blowout. I understand going up against the Suns, which were beat up at the time, or going up against some bad teams that were beat up or not good. This is a Denver team that's 23-4 at home. They're one of the best teams in the West. And you better believe they want to come out here and beat Golden State again. Because I believe they played Golden State one other time this year. Yeah, the last time they played them was the second game of the year. And then they won that game. So this is a team that they're hungry. They always get amped up for Golden State. That's just how it is. They always get amped up for them. And they won by 5 points last time. I could see this one being an absolute blowout today. Am I laying 11.5 points? Absolutely not. I wish I could have gotten the 8.5 last night, but 11.5, 12, absolutely not.
So. This is gonna sound probably a little bit off the charts here, but I have an interesting prop for this game.
Okay.
With projected Curry, Draymond, and Thompson all out.
Jordan Poole.
Ty Jerome.
I don't hate that option either.
Because the last time that on that game where it was in the second half of a back-to-back, the last time he played, or the last time that they rested players, he had 22 points, 8 assists, and he played 41 minutes. I'm looking at DraftKings for DFS there. So maybe that's somebody, if you guys like player props, Ty Jerome, points and assists or points.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, you got to find somebody for value. So
exactly, that would be my value play in the NBA tonight if I played DFS.
Today is a little poopy today in the NBA. That's fair.
Yep.
I'm on MP3 threes, baby. Let's cash. Good luck. Facts. That's not fun. 9 straight losses. Yeah.
I can't imagine it to be.
Yeah, it's definitely not. What did I miss? A couple of NBA games, nothing crazy. Damn, that's like a college basketball spread. That it is. Good morning. Good morning. That Cal Bap game was painful to watch. I didn't watch it. I just woke up to it being a loser. If Nuggets come wet the bed, I can Warriors winning, but Nuggets tough at home. I don't know.
I see this as a 10-point game, 8 to 10-point game.
Nuggets are winning this game tonight. I know it's a bold take at a minus $5, but the Nuggets aren't losing tonight. This game's got Courtney Love stench. Oh God, come on, dude. That spreadsheet was a nice combination for round robin. Holy Cross and Florida, never in doubt. Right on. Florida Gators. Did you? You know what, Nick? I forgot to put Louisville on there as well for them. I'm sorry, Untouchable. We ended up adding Louisville later on in the day. Interesting. Love you guys. Never in doubt, Gator Nation. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. And one thing, and I just give me a quick second on this one with the Gator Nation. If you guys have not checked this out, this was posted on TikTok as well.
I think the Vols might be on upset alert tonight. You know what? I'll say it. Gators outright.
Oh, he said it. I knew it.
Gators outright. Yep, that was on Power Hour yesterday. Check that out. 3:00. Different people come on each day, but there you go.
Hell of a call.
Yeah, to be honest, I see the Nuggets destroying Golden State. Well, probably. Yeah, I would hope so. Ooey Pooey. You like the old Ooey Pooey today?
The Jaguars.
Nick, can we have the Ooey Pooey game just to have a game at 11:00?
Oh, this is an 11 a.m. game?
Yeah, they're only 12.5-point dogs.
Oh boy, that's ugly.
Against Milwaukee.
Oh, that's really ugly. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. We're adding Ooey Pooey to the card. Let's do this.
12 at minus 112. Yeah, I got 12
money line
at minus 120.
IUPUI money line plus 550.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting 12 and a half.
12. I can get 12. That's really gross, but let's do it.
Yeah, no money line.
Money line plus 550.
No money line, you jackass. But nothing like a nice little sweat this right?
I saw that. Give me Milwaukee minus 12. No, we just bet IUPUI and the under. If anything, I would match the under with IUPUI, not with Milwaukee. College basketball. Yes, college basketball. Moorhead. I like Moorhead. I mean,
who doesn't, right?
Moorhead against Tennessee Tech. I don't know. I guess that's a kind of a lean towards Tennessee Tech for me, but I didn't do it. I didn't pull the trigger. Maybe over with Poole, leading scorer for the Warriors. He plays fast. Yep. Impressive. Facts, Rocco. Yeah, leaning towards, IPUI money line. I saw you just track that in BetStamp. Panthers extended line minus 20. Good luck. We're against each other. Squad ride on IUPUI. Done. Y'all want early game Dominican do baseball run line minus 1.5 versus Mexico 11 a.m.
Ooh, baseball.
Baseball. Do you guys like Milwaukee versus IUPUI? IUPUI down possibly 2 starters. Then why hasn't the line moved? Yeah, IUPUI plus 12. They're not a good school. We're not saying that they're a good school. They're 3-20 this year. Do you know what their record is against the spread?
Really 12-9.
They're good against the spread. They're 2-7 at home, but 5-2 against the spread. They've lost 10 straight games, but have covered in 8 of them. Yes, go Owie.
This is a good covering team. They're a great cover team.
Good luck to you.
Can we watch this game?
I don't think we can. Maybe you might be able to. Let's see. We're allowed to goof off a little bit here. Let's go to Division 1.
It feels like they're not Division 1. Have they beat a Division 1 school yet?
It is on ESPN Plus. You will be able to watch it.
Hell yeah.
And to answer that question, IUPUI, I think they have. They've so far beaten. All right, not Division 1, not Division 1, and then Texas A&M Commonwealth or Commerce.
Commerce. Oh yeah, they got a hell of a win versus Texas A&M, who is 4-9 at the time. All right.
Pels, Pacers, Clippers. Yes, sure,
Yes.
no.
Yes to the Pacers. I did bet the Pacers.
No to the Clippers. We'll talk about that in a minute. Nice to know that. I'm going to church for the IUPUI game. Please, can I not get absolutely blown to smithereens? Thank you.
Amen.
Amen. Ooey pooey. I need to cash 100 units today. You and me both.
Don't we
Let's
all?
go ooey pooey. Final game of the day, Nick.
Yeah, the LA Clippers are at the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks minus 4.5, total of 231.5 in this game. My numbers have this game at a 5.5 and a 230.5. So it's a slight lean towards Milwaukee. It's a slight lean towards the under. No bet for me. Personally rooting for the Milwaukee Bucks. So because my main reasoning behind that is I need the Clippers to start losing games because I did place my wager yesterday plus 385 for the Phoenix Suns to win the division. And the first game after betting that future, they get blown to smithereens. So that was fun.
Won a game.
And Sacramento won. So I probably could have gotten a better price today.
There you go. I am on Milwaukee.
10 cents. 10 cents better.
I am on Milwaukee today, and I don't think this game's going to be close. I think this one's going to be a blowout. I would take Milwaukee by double digits. I'm not going to put it in because it's a 4.5. I looked it up. Minus 9.5 is only plus 180. So I didn't think it was worth doing a Tim by double digits play there. But maybe I look into something else. But this one's going to be a Milwaukee Bucks play for me, minus the 4.5. They've been playing good basketball, especially since Chris Middleton came back. So this is a pretty much fully healthy team minus Bobby Portis, which will be back in, I think, 3 weeks, something like that. So once they get that back to form, this Bucks team is going to compete with Boston for that for the Eastern Conference. So this is a Bucks team that's been really solid lately. I'll take them minus the 4.5 today.
Is it reasonable to think that I think it'd probably be Bucks and Nuggets for the finals? Does that make sense, or is that like
Bucks Nuggets? That sounds about right. It's for me in the West. It's either the Nuggets or the Grizzlies, and I would have a lot more trust in the Nuggets right now. But you can never count out Golden State, and you can never count out Phoenix.
I was tempted when I made my divisional future on the Phoenix Suns to grab a little Western Conference and NBA Finals, but I know this team chokes in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't try to go crazy with that.
I think if I had to pick a Western team that's not called the Denver Nuggets, I'd go back to the Warriors.
That's fair.
Just because they've been there, done that, got the T-shirt.
Exactly. I that's why you can never count out the Warriors. I'm 100% agree. But I think the Bucks are a solid spot for trying to make it on the Eastern Conference. And I think you got those 4 teams in the West, and that's about. And you can never count out Luka because he can carry a series whenever he wanted to. So I'm not
okay.
I can never count out Luka, but I'm not high on the Mavericks at all.
Yeah, the Mavericks have higher odds or worse odds than the Lakers to win the Western Conference.
I think
the Lakers are 12 to 1 to win.
Miss altogether.
The Lakers are 12 to 1 to win the Western Conference, and the Mavericks are 16 to 1.
Yeah, the Lakers are missing the play-ins. I don't. That's just it. Sounds good. Go back to the chat, and then we'll talk to people, and then we'll recap and head out. Higgs got pissed the other day. I told him I was taking the pen out on him. It was funny. I'm taking the pen out. I had one. I don't know where it went. I had my South Point pen here. I'll pull out the pen on you too, Nathan. Do we know any injuries for the Pacers game? Yeah, Halliburton's still out. These gross college basketball plays. LOL. Central Connecticut State money line. Yes.
Yes. Blue Devils.
I'm gonna type up the here. Nick, are you able to go through the chat real quick? I'm gonna type up the card for the email people.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. Holly spreadsheet for today. Halliburton. Yeah. I miss Bobby. Yeah, Bobby Portis. I'm going to do the Joe thing and go Bucks minus 8.5.
Wimp 9.5.
Yeah. My gosh, so much college basketball. There is. But just get ready. Just get ready. We have conference tournaments starting soon. And we're probably going to load up on conference tournament stuff, right, Tim? We're probably going to bet a lot of that.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I kind of do want to take some futures when it comes to conference tournaments. Just take some longer shots and stuff like that.
Yeah, all right.
I'm going to start actually diving deeper into college basketball soon. Maybe I'll take the All-Star break to do that. That Kings Spurs over killed my parlay last night.
Yeah, I heard me last night too.
Seriously. All right, so who's winning the All-Star game this weekend? That would be the Metro Division.
Atlantic.
Oh, Tim, did you see the news with the Sabres?
Tage Thompson's out.
Tage Thompson is out.
So who's replacing him?
Rasmus Dahlin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to see. At least we get an all-star in there.
Yeah, and that's one thing that drove me a little bit crazy. Because I can care less about this team, but there is one team where their all-star got hurt and they replaced him with someone from a different team.
Kraken.
Yeah, the Kraken got screwed. I'm sorry. And maybe with Bo Horvat not being a Canuck anymore, they put it. I mean, come on,
he's still going to represent the Canucks.
Yeah,
he's still going to be playing on the Pacific team, but be introduced as an Islander. So he'll be the first Eastern Conference player to play on a Western Conference team in the All-Star game.
Yeah, I also saw a stat that Bo Horvat is averaging more than 0.6 goals per game or something like that. And that's the first time since like the 96-97 season that the Islanders have had a player average more than 0.6 goals a game.
Nice.
That's sad. Bruins, totally the Bruins.
No. He's saying UCLA today.
Yeah. App State plus 3.5.
I almost pulled the trigger on that. I almost did. Should
have known two overs at a total 240 are hitting less than 50. Yeah,
but it was the Kings and the Spurs. The Kings are the highest scoring team in the NBA, and the Spurs were the worst defense.
Yeah. Middle Tennessee minus 4.
Let's go see real quick who they're playing. Middle 10 against UTEP. Yeah, sure, why not?
Total goals for the All-Star games are insane. It's pretty simple. You bet the overs in the semifinal games, and in the final game, you bet the under.
Why?
Because the first round, they're just having fun, and the second round is when you're playing for the money prize, and there's a little bit more defense played. Troy, money line. We are on the Trojans, right, Tim? Yeah, we're on the Trojans.
Yes. Do they not have any? They don't have any things for the All-Star game yet.
Not yet. No. Mavericks.
No.
Bucks team total over.
Sure.
Got a free Bucks on the Bucks minus 11. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Got to do my research for you. This is a crazy concept, and actually, I'm gonna ready. You don't have to bet on the All-Star game.
All right. Yes, you do. Make sure you take the Atlantic to beat the Metro because the Metro is garbage. All right, Nick, you can come back in.
Research, yeah. Injury news for the Pacers game.
I will say real quick, Halliburton is considered questionable for today's matchup.
I like to see him return.
If he does return, it's not going to be that long. Like he won't play a lot. And then the old guys on the Lakers are still questionable every single game.
Yeah. Research means get your popcorn ready. Yeah, it's just a fun event. Michigan -3.5, La Tech -5. Never in doubters today in college basketball.
Michigan against Northwestern. Yeah, I kind of lean towards Michigan as well with you. I feel like that's fair. And then La Tech.
We got the Bulldogs at 3.5.
Yeah, we got them at 3.5. They're up to 5.5. Yeah, so we like Louisiana Tech today.
Yeah, no hockey today, but lines are out for Monday. Wow, first year betting hockey. You think we saw a lot of overs last year, I believe, after the All-Star break, because one thing you'll notice is that it takes longer to get your defense back than your offense. Yeah, LMAO. Want the Pacers? Yep. St. Mary's -12.5 versus San Fran.
Sure, why not? I like St. Mary's.
Yeah. I don't have to bet Finnish hockey, but I did. There you go. Maybe Pacers first half. I took the Pacers outright for full game. So, but I believe that's everything for today's slate, Tim.
Jeez, I'm looking at the schedule. They come. NHL comes back Monday. The next Sabres game is on the Saturday, the 11th.
Yes, they're on their bye week.
They're on their bye week?
No. You noticed the Sabres were playing up until the day of the All-Star break?
Oh, some teams didn't. And they have to play. Oh, I got it. So everybody was going to be off for a certain amount of time.
You either get a couple extra days before the break or after the break. Sabres have them after the break. Yep.
Okay, cool. Just figure I looked at them like, oh.
Yeah.
Maybe first half.
Yeah, we touched on that one.
Sorry. Did you North Dakota and South Dakota State? They don't play today. Let's see, North Dak. Oh, they do. Oh, they play against you. North Dakota is against South Dakota State, and North Dakota State's against South Dakota. All right, North Dakota State.
That's not confusing.
That line's pretty much right on, and I would kind of lean South Dakota State, but not really doing it. May ride Pacers. Sounds good. All right, let's do a little bit of recap and then heading on out for today. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. All linked down below. Make sure you guys check out ESP eSports, which is linked in the description down below. Doing a bunch of Counter-Strike content on there. Check out Ballin' Out with Tim Earle on the Picks and Parleys YouTube channel. That show has been absolutely... yesterday was not a good day, but that show's been doing pretty solid lately. So make sure you guys check out that. And then check out SeatGeek for all your concert tickets and sporting event ticket needs. ESP at checkout, $20 off your first purchase. Let's go back to this. Today, I'm on the under in the Knicks game, and I'm on the Bucks, and my best bet is in the Pelicans Mavericks game. Nick?
Yeah, I'm on the Indiana Pacers money line. I'm on the New York Knicks money line. And then I'm on the Warriors plus 11.5 and the over 232 in that game.
There you go. Thinking of backing them when they get more Halliburton. Yes, once Halliburton comes back, there's a bet on team again. Battle of the States, the North Dakota State. Yeah, that one. That should definitely be interesting. Also, UAB is an easy play today. Don't say easy. Sharps banging them right now against FAU. FAU +1 seems like
seems
free at first glance. They're +1 now. Ooh, I like it. We got them at +1. We got UAB at +1. So yes, UABs are one of my favorite plays today. When do the Pro Bowl lines come out? And I'm looking at the over. Dude, it's flag football.
It's a flag football game.
Screw the Metro. UAB may or may not have Jelly Walker today. Still need to verify. I don't care who's playing in the game. It's a ranked team versus an unranked team, and it's a pick 'em. Give me the unranked team. That is all for today. Nick, go ahead and wrap it on up.
Yeah, that's going to just about do it for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that button and subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about do it for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. Good luck.
See you guys.